as a human being, as a woman, that was something that I needed time to process and I needed time to accept. I know I'm strong. I know I'm confident. I know I am empowered. But at that moment, I doubted everything. I doubted who I was. And I wasn't used to that. It was a very foreign feeling for me. And so I panicked and I did what I had to do. And I do not regret any decision that I ever made in this pageant. I do not regret joining. I do not regret being part of it. I do not regret leaving. And with everything circulating now, it brings me back to 2 years ago when I answered on the national stage a question about fake news. And I want to take this time to remind everybody of that answer, because I know that it was timely and there was a reason it went to me. And I said back then that fake news is very rampant nowadays, but in order to fight it, we must first know what we are reporting and know that what we are reading, and at the same time be responsible, be accountable of what we say online. I hope that media always filters and uses their resources to deliver true and authentic news. And I want to remind everyone that when I said the word media, I did not just pertain to radio, to TV, to news. I was talking about me. I was talking about you. I was talking about everyone. Because everybody with a social media platform is a part of media. Because you share your personal opinions online and your stories online and your experiences online. And it becomes news. So we are all accountable for what is happening right now in the pageant industry. And we are all accountable and we are all responsible of all the lies and all the issues that have been circulating now, that have been affecting not only me but a lot more people. And I just want to take a stand on this. Because the reason why we join beauty pageants is to be empowered and to stand up for people. And if we keep silencing women to speak up about certain things that are hurting them and are bothering them, then why are we here? What is this all for? If we keep telling people to keep quiet and to just accept their fate and to be humble, there is a difference between being humble and being silent. There is a difference between having dignity and knowing what you deserve as a person. Knowing that you have the confidence to fight for something. There is a big difference. You have to be brave. You have to have courage and to speak up in the midst of all this. I had to muster up every ounce of courage in my soul to be able to film this and to be able to come out with this, because it is not only affecting me, it is not only affecting the current batch, it will affect the future of pageantry. And I just want to say that as a queen, as a real queen, it's not just crowns that we should be fixing. We should be fixing society. Because we can. We should be fixing systems because we can. We should be fixing social issues because we can. We should be fixing the future because we can. And that's why we are here. And that's why I am choosing to take a stand. And that's why I am choosing to use my voice. Is because I know I can. And I was meant for something more. And I know that I was meant for this. This may be my purpose, not to wear a crown of jewels, but maybe to wear a crown of thorns. And in both, I praise God. In both, I'd be happy. In both, I will use and empower others through this. People have been asking me how I've been dealing with social media and everything that's happening around me. And I know that some of you who are listening to this, you also have experienced criticism and bullying and so many negative things online, and hopefully this can help you. Ever since I started having a life in the public eye. I've always played, I've always performed, I've always lived for one thing, for one person, and that is God. And I learned to never seek approval. I learned to never seek the praises or the validation of people. And that is the reason why I also don't die by their criticism. I live my life for my purpose. I live my life for one reason. And even as a social media influencer having a life online, I do not let it dictate who I am. I do not let it validate who I am. And that is why it saddens me that every single thing now needs a validation, a receipt on social media. If people don't see it, it's not true. If people don't like it, it doesn't mean anything. If people don't comment on it, it's not validated. And it has to stop. It has to stop, not only for ourselves but for the people around us. We can't connect, we can't associate our worth as human beings, as women, with who we are online. And it's sad that all of this is happening. I hope that I could accept, enjoy, and go through this journey as smoothly as possible, but I guess that wasn't the case for me, because I'm here now and I have to speak up about this, and I have to get this out of my chest, because I know that this is the only time that I can really be able to move on. And I'm not doing this to change people's opinion of me. I'm not doing this to convince anyone. I'm doing this to say my truth. I'm doing this to say my experience and to share my story, because I know that somebody out there watching stands with me on this. And I'm not alone standing in this, because all the people behind me, all the women behind me, we are standing for something greater. We are standing for something much more than our pageant experiences. And I hope that by sharing this, people just learn how to appreciate beauty pageants for what it is. To not be so quick to judge a person, organization, a candidate, because you don't know what we go through. You do not know what happens behind the scenes of every picture, every video, every production number that you see on TV. Nobody knows the hours that were put into it, the effort that was put into it. And so all our feelings are valid. And you cannot tell us to just keep quiet about this, because why are we here? Why are we advocates? Why are we women who dream of changing our cities, our countries, and the universe if we can't even speak up about certain issues such as this? If we cannot speak up about online bullying and cyberbullying and people spreading lies and fake news just spreading all around. And I know there will be a lot of negativity after this, and I just want to say that this will be my final word. I will not be entertaining questions. I will not be entertaining interviews after this. And once I put this out there, I hope that as much as I respected everybody's opinion of me, the good, the bad, I've embraced all of it. I'm asking all of you to respect mine and to respect my own opinion right now. And after this, we're all going to move on. We're all going to be happy. We're all going to support the person, the organization that we need to support as one country, as one Philippines. And I hope that we may all learn from this and grow from this and just put an end to all of the negativity that everybody has been spreading online.